everyone, it's Hannah here from Virtually Fluent and welcome to today's video, which is a Hannah's Conversation Corner. We are going to be talking about friends and friendship so that you can learn some key vocabulary and phrases to talk about this topic yourself. If you would like to practice any of the vocabulary today, review the definitions, listen to audios of these words, you can take our Friends course, and I've left the link to that in the description below. But for now, let's get started with Hannah's Conversation Corner on friends. So today I'm going to answer 4 very simple conversation questions all about friends and friendship so that you can learn some key vocabulary. So question number 1, is friendship important for you? Without a doubt. I think it's really important that you have at least a social circle. Not everyone has to be your bestie or your BFF. You could have people who are slightly more distant, like companions or acquaintances. But I do think that it's really important to have some form of social interaction. You could do some very simple social activities like go for a drink, have a good laugh, just catch up with your friends on what's been going on in the last week. Having some sort of social circle or friends also has a huge number of benefits, especially mental health benefits. Your friends can act as a sounding board for you, so you can bounce ideas off each other. You can share some of your secrets or your inner thoughts, especially in really tough times. And having those friends or having that social circle around you can also help prevent loneliness and isolation. And if you do enjoy each other's company, then of course you can have a good time and that makes you feel happy. So all in all, I think friendship is important and it's really good to have that supportive social network around you. Question number 2, what are important qualities in a friend for you? Well, we have this saying, a friend in need is a friend indeed. The most important friendship qualities for me are that they really have your back and they stand up for you in tough times. It doesn't mean that you have to be thick as thieves or 2 peas in a pod. You don't have to have identical interests at all. Actually, I think being a little bit different can be a very good dynamic in a friendship. You don't even have to have the same opinion all the time. You don't even have to see eye to eye all the time. In fact, being sincere and honest, telling the truth is actually a good quality in a friend, I believe. But of course, you do really need to get along very well with your friend. For me personally, some characteristics which I like in a friend are somebody who's chatty, who's charismatic, very easygoing, who is witty, and that's because when we meet up and hang out, then we can have a good time together. I also like people who are genuine, not fake, dependable, trustworthy and supportive, and of course that you treat each other well. And if you do happen to fall out for whatever reason, that you don't hold a grudge and you simply kiss and make up, as we say, very quickly. But those are just important characteristics for me. Of course, every person will look for something different in a friend. Question number 3, what characteristics do you dislike in a friend? Well, I think it's really important that you don't talk behind your friend's back. I think that's quite two-faced. I think it is important to have open conversations, be honest, sincere, trustworthy. I don't think that you should judge friends, and they certainly shouldn't put you down. They should be supportive. You probably shouldn't feel any peer pressure. It should be very relaxed and easygoing with your friends. And for me personally, some characteristics that I don't like are being big-headed, quick-tempered, deceitful, opportunistic. But of course, again, that's just for me. And question number 4 is, how do you make new friends? Well, in my case, my closest friends are actually childhood friends, school friends. I think actually it can be quite tricky to befriend new people nowadays because so much is done online and we don't have that face-to-face interaction as much. But of course, you can meet new people at social events. I think there are natural certain stages in your life when it's easier to make new friends. Of course, at school, all the different levels of education, college, university. Of course, when you start your new job, or if you have children, than the parents of other children in your child's school class, for example. Typically, people would strike up a conversation, and it might just be that you hit it right off with this new friend. But I also think it's very natural to lose touch, or you can grow apart from your friends as you move around the world or you go into different stages of your life. We're all so busy nowadays, it can be really difficult to keep in touch with all of the friends. And of course, you have a slightly more old-fashioned method of making friends, of being a pen pal. I'm not sure if people do that anymore, but that's another method that people might use to befriend new people. So hopefully you've learned a few native phrases and expressions as well as key vocabulary to talk about friends in English. If you learned something new or simply enjoyed today's video, please go ahead and give us a like, a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn notifications on so you know exactly when our new videos are coming up. We do English grammar, pronunciation, vocabulary, and life on the British culture to help you really improve your general English. That's it for today. This is Hannah from Virtually Fluent, bringing English to life.